I'm using my phone, so I don't have live like how I used to on my computer. Um, but I'm happy to be here. Hi, everybody. Hi, Wegina. Hi. I'm trying to get this live. This live is about to be lit, okay? I haven't done a live in a very long time because I've been trying to get my life in order after our sudden situation that happened or whatever with my kid. So I haven't really had the opportunity to come on live, but I've been on TikTok a lot, like just little, like posting stuff here and there on TikTok. And there's a video that is going viral on TikTok right now, child. The expats in Panama are up in arms, honey. They are up in arms. Okay. So I was like, let me come on YouTube because I haven't been here in a long time, but I'm about to tell it like it is as usual. It's been a long time but since I've been on here, so TikTok is going crazy. TikTok is going crazy right now off of a video, a little, what do you call those TikTok posts over a post that I posted on TikTok, okay? They are going crazy on me, okay? And I'm the type of person like if I'm gonna say something, I don't just say things just out the blue. Okay, I talk the truth. Okay, and me speaking the truth is why my YouTube channel hasn't really exploded the way it should be. Um, because I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. A lot of you people out here, y'all want to live in delusion. Y'all want to what? Girl, you need to wear your 50 cent. Yes, get me a 50 cent shirt. Okay. Get me a 50 cent shirt. All right, so let me give you guys some tea, okay? Because I've been quiet for a very long time regarding this topic, okay? I don't really, I try not to promote negativity on my page or whatever because I feel like whatever you put out into the universe, you're going to get it right back. But there is a problem, okay? There is a problem that is going on. So, I posted a video about the topic. It said, first of all, people was mad when I posted after 11 years, 11 plus years of me living in Panama, I left. That was just what the little, little title thing was. Child, people was coming for me. All type of people was coming for me because I said, after 11 years, I finally left. No, I didn't say I finally. I said after 11 plus years, I left Panama. And the only reason why I even mention it is because on a daily basis, people know me from living in Panama for so long. Like before it was popping and before it was a cool thing to make videos about Panama, I was doing that first, right? I sound like Soldier Boy. All right. As far as like black or minority people doing it and also being Panamanian as well. Okay, I was the first one to do it, right? So a lot of people would use my videos as motivation. I was there during COVID, through the good, the bad, or whatever, right? So, people was they whatever. It attracted all type of people. Some, people are not always gonna agree with what you have to say, and that's cool. Not everybody has to agree, but as adults, people need to learn how to be respectful. Okay? You can be respectful about the things that you say, right? And so a lot of people felt like they could just say whatever to me on Instagram, or they could say however they felt, and nobody was supposed to say anything, or I wasn't supposed to respond hi, because people for some reason feel like when you're on a certain on a platform that they have free will to say whatever. Panama's a very small country, so as much as I was cute and sweet on social media, don't play with me. Okay, I am not the one to be played with because I will run up on you in real life and be like, "What you said? You s- you said something?" Okay, and I also had to keep it cute because I was trying to build my platform until I got to the point where I just really didn't care anymore, right? So On TikTok, I have posted a video about so I posted a video about why that I left Panama after 11 plus years. All kind of people, Panamanian people, American people, all kind of people was posting all kind of nonsense without even listening to what I was saying. Um, they didn't listen. They just seen the little thing. Um, and the title, I guess, or the subtitle, whatever the caption, they seen the caption on the post and they took it and ran with it without even really trying to understand. But that's just humans, okay? A lot of us lack basic comprehension skills. So I can't fix that. That's just what it is. But one post in particular that really just grinded my gears, child. I posted, it said the truth about expats, okay? I'm not here to sugarcoat nothing. I'm also not here to try to like patch out on y'all. Like, I already have a 3-year-old and I have to do enough babying with her. Okay. If y'all want to know the truth, then you come to me. If you want to be living in delusion, do not come to me. Okay. Don't come to me if you want to live in delusion, because I'm gonna tell it like it is. Like, I don't have time for that. So I posted about how the truth about expats in Panama, and this is the truth, right? And this is not really, it wasn't really even to offend anybody. It's just, it is what it is, right? So, and it's the same thing with gentrification. I said, I literally had a whole video on YouTube about gentrification in Panama. Okay. So, I'm like, the truth is, a lot of expats, they don't socialize with local people. They stick to themselves. It's not a lie. Um, a lot of them are driving up the economy. Why are they driving up the economy? Because local people cannot buy property, because a lot of these property owners, they're waiting for a gringo to come and spend whatever amount of money on a property that they're trying to sell. And so local people, regular people can't afford it. This is what it is. They're doing it in New York. They're doing it all over. I have people saying that they're doing it in Boston. Okay. It is what it is. And to be honest with you, I'm just be very honest with you. I love my people and I'm so pro black. But some of us black people, okay, we are worse than the clear people in terms of attitude. And I thought I was the only one that thought this until I started reading A Raisin in the Sun. Okay. And anybody read A Raisin in the Sun? Well, anyway, so there's a part in the book where George, and is it George or Benito? Somebody was having a conversation. I think it was Benito having a conversation with Mama, and she said the worst type of black person is a black person with money. And I said, Now, does that mean that all black people with money are bad? No, I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. If it don't apply, let it fly. But I understood what she was trying to say. Okay. One of the things that really like just anyway, let me go back to that. So anyway, so he comes on my page and he starts talking a whole lot of crap. When I go look on the page of who was on the page, Dios te voy a decir la verdad. Yo tenía que agarrar mi cabeza. Yo tenía que agarrar mi cabeza porque yo no podía creer que este hombre estaba comentando en mi página. I could not believe, okay? I'm like, this person have the audacity to be writing onto my page when the whole expat community talks about how he's a scammer and how he's a fraud. He had the audacity to tell me, oh, well, you were having your events and you expected us to. No, I didn't. I did not want you, especially you. Okay. I was not marketing my brunches to any of them. Okay. My brunches were for people who wanted to experience authentic Afro Caribbean culture. It wasn't specifically towards one group of people. All right. My events had a lot of people from Cologne, because that's where my family's from, is from Cologne. They had people that will come to visit from the States. Okay. I didn't have expats come. You know why I didn't have expats that came? Because the first event that I had some people that really was pushing it and was trying to help, until I realized how toxic they were. And they're like cultish. Okay. They move like it's a cult, like cultish behavior. Okay. So if one person doesn't do anything, none of them do it. And I'm not that type of person. Like, I don't move that way. Okay. So quite frankly, I was not interested. Okay. Or was I wanting them to be at the event? When they came to the first event, when they came to my first event and I seen how they was talking shit about me and just being nasty. Okay. I was like, I'm good. Okay, so if I'm talking about something, I'm literally talking from my experience. Anybody who came to my brunches, they were locals. Okay, and if they weren't locals, they were people that flew in from wherever, whatever country or state, and they wanted to experience something. They wanted that nightlife. They wanted Afro Caribbean culture, and that's what I was trying to promote: Panamanian Afro Caribbean culture, because that is my background. So for the nerve of this man, okay, the alleged fraudster, okay, to come on my page and commenting tonteria, I said, oh no, you guys deserve my presence today. Okay, you guys deserve my presence today. Okay, I'm telling you something. Let me tell you something. You know, I have met, well, the only expat that I don't really hang out with expats, but Charlotte, let me tell you something. Charlotte and her husband, oh yeah, they're real. But that's probably because she a Gemini like me. Okay. Charlotte Van Horn from Black Expats in Panama and her husband are the only expats that I have met, okay, that were the most sweetest, humble, okay, couple in Panama that I came in contact with. Any other expat that I met, and I don't really talk about this, okay? I don't really say much. But the rest of them, any other expat that I ever met, they were weird. They were a weird group of people, okay? The ones that I've met. I don't know every single expat in Panama, but the ones that I met, they were weird. And the truth is, they do not. They do not. Okay? Hang out with local people. It is the truth. Why are you upset? Because I'm saying this. It is what it is. Okay? And if you do, and what I'm saying doesn't apply to you, then let it fly. Why do you feel the need to comment like, oh, well, that's not true because I do? There's always an exception to the rule, baby. There's literally always an exception to the rule. So why do you have to take it personal as a personal attack against you? Like, be for real. Yes, baby. Like, people are crazy. People are really delusional. And if you don't believe me, go inside of those expat groups and see how they curse each other out every minute. And they always going at each other. I had to exit out a few of those groups because it was just so toxic. Like, I was like, y'all left America to do this? Wow, that's crazy. It's crazy. They done posted the video. Oh my God, thank you. I told you. Yes. Oh, yes, exactly. You also were sweet to me as well, right? But no child. McCann butter with that. McCann butter. I don't need to be around no toxic energy. And those expats be toxic. Now, I have met one or two, okay? That was not, okay? Abroad ability, I met her. She was sweet as well. We didn't have like a really great we weren't like besties because I'm very reserved. Like I've been burned so much by people that I'm so like it takes a lot for me to open up, for me to be like hanging out. So, McCann, but let me tell you that McCann. And then they be thinking like, oh, they're gonna say whatever, and I'm gonna be quiet. No, you will not. Okay. Yes, I'm Panamanian, but then my Jamaican side comes out. The ancestry, the ancestors come out the door, and the ancestors are gonna curse you out in English or Spanish, however you want it. Cause they is toxic. And then the guy, so let me give y'all tea about this person, right? And if you want to know who it is, you could go right on TikTok. Okay, you could go right on TikTok and see exactly who I was talking to. I wasn't even gonna put him on blast. Okay? Huh? Go ahead. I wasn't even gonna put the hombre on blast. You know, I wasn't gonna say nothing, okay? Until he took his far self to come on my page to chat pure bullshit, okay? This guy, okay, is an expat, okay? A old Ross fucking piece of I don't know what, un maricón de mierda, okay? He goes and try to connect with people and steal people's ideas. Okay, he goes and try to be your friend like a really like the snake that he is. Okay, he tries to itch up under you and be a friend and talk up to you. And él quiere de saber todo lo que está pasando en tu vida. And you know why he does that? Because he's trying to steal your ideas. He will copy your ideas. Okay, it's so child. Don't let me talk the things. Do not let me talk the somebody call that man and tell him don't ever comment on my page again. I blocked him from my YouTube channel and somehow he ends up on TikTok. But tell him, please, somebody go back and tell him. Okay? Somebody go back and tell him, don't romp with me. Okay, I am not the one to play with. I will lambast him Ross outside. Don't play with me. Oh, exactly. If you know who I'm talking about, you know exactly who I'm talking about. Biggest fraud. Okay? Somebody tell that man, don't romp. Por favor, déjame en paz. No me estás hablando. No habla. No diga nada. No menciona nada. No tiene que comentar nada en mi página. Porque nosotros no somos amistades. So I'm waiting for him to comment back because I'm ready for him. I will go toe to toe with him. Okay? I will go. I'm ready. I've been ready. You know how when people tell you things about certain people and you see that the way the things that people are saying about them is true because they tried it with you in some kind of way, but you already knew it was up. Because my ancestors, okay, the way my grandmother when she was alive, she was a prayer warrior, and my mother's a prayer warrior. And I always ask God, God, if this person is not supposed to be in my life, please show me now. Okay, and there was a moment when he tried to reach out, but his spirit, okay, and el espíritu de él, we ain't mesh. It was just something about him. He was problematic, okay, always carried on under my posts, my comments that I had to block him, okay, as old as he is, I'm not understanding. Yo no entendí. Yo necesito que alguien me explique lo que está pasando ahora mismo, porque no entendí. Yo no entendí. Yo necesito que alguien me explique lo que este hombre está tratando de hacer. As old as he is, sir, you should not be going back and forth with me, sir. You shouldn't. Okay? What you should have done was just kept on scrolling because if it didn't apply, you should have let it fly. Now you done woke up a bear, okay? You know, you poke a sleeping bear, you know, the sleeping bear that was sleeping all winter, right? And I was quiet. I haven't even posted in God knows how long. I didn't say anything. I was quiet. I let y'all live. I did one stinking little post on TikTok. And TikTok wake up. The people that might wake up. The people woke up. The people said, "Ashabalala." Okay? The people rose from the dead. Okay? Mwah. Okay? The people rose. Because the same man was in Costa Rica doing the same fuckery. Okay? Allegedly. Allegedly. Okay? As old as this man is, sir, collect your pension and be quiet. Collect your pension and move on. Okay? Always got something to say. Always got something to say. And you know, somebody else had told me something about him too, and I was just like, oh, you know, me and that person don't really talk like that no more. I'm talking, to be honest. I think because she was just, I don't remember. But it's no hard feelings. Like, if I see her in the street, what's up? Or whatever, I don't got nothing negative to say about her. She ain't never did nothing to me that was like sneaky, sneaky. And I'm the type of person, if me and you don't talk, we don't talk. It is what it is, whatever. But him, he had the audacity to come and say, "Oh, but you wanted us expats to come to your events." No, I didn't. Did I send you guys a personal invite? I'm not, because I did not. Okay, it was either you came or you didn't. I wasn't in there like, oh, they didn't come to my event. Oh my god, I wasn't focused on that. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. Guys, Gia is so big, y'all. Do you guys remember my daughter? Let me show you her in a second. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. Here, use this. He's beyond. You're not a busy find work for idle people. My mother always say, the devil does find work for idle people. And he is idle and busy. Me, when I reach 67, I'm not gonna be arguing with people on. Okay. Don't put that in there. Put that in the garbage, okay? You have to move the iPad from there. When I turn 67, God spare life, I sound like my grandmother. I'm not gonna be arguing with people on the internet or commenting. I'm gonna be cool, calm, and collected, relax, you know? Yes, Gia. Come see. Gia, you wanna say hi to the people? Come say hi to the people. Guys, my baby got so big. Look at her. Say hi. Hi. Come, let me turn off the light. Mom. You okay? Yes. Why you wanna turn off that light? Okay. Yeah, so like I was saying, when I get older, because I'm already old, when I reach retirement age, I will be going back to Panama when I reach retirement age because you want to say, go ahead, to the people come. When I reach retirement age, I'm going to go back to Panama with my big, tough pension. And I'm going to be lit because I'm going to have a check coming in and I'm not going to have to worry. Yes, she is. I'm not going to have to worry about, people coming harassing me in my business, the people coming for koima. I'm not gonna have to worry about that anymore because I'm gonna just have a check and I can live life, right? So yes, do I ever plan to go back to Panama? Of course, my whole entire family live in Panama, like be for real. Okay. But I'm just not living there right now because opportunities for my child, okay, that presented itself. Okay. And this is the other crazy thing that cracks me up or whatever, right? When people are like, oh, why would you go back to the States now? Blah, 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 blah. Because there's jobs. Because I can make money. I don't care what Trump got going on. Okay? Y'all voted him in, not me. Wait, you're gonna fall down, girl. Look, banana man. Yeah. Say say hi to the people. Twin. Twin. The people don't like that. The people don't like that? What they like? They like birds and cats. So yeah, they like, oh, people are really crazy. Like they like to pick up other people's problems and make it their own. They're so mad. Like they're so mad oh well, we don't need you. Goodbye. And I'm like, wow, why are y'all so mad? Okay, why y'all so mad? Oh, why would you come back when Trump is president? Okay, Trump was president the last time, and I was in Panama, and ain't nothing changed. Okay, ain't nothing changed. Okay, not a goddamn thing changed. Okay, because America gonna do what America gonna do. Okay, and then I'm like, oh, why would you pick? Let me tell you something. God, let me tell you, if you don't believe in God, right? God is real. Okay, and when you are supposed to be someplace. You are supposed to be someplace. So let me give y'all tea, right? So I was supposed to go back. You know how I always, I bring my kids, and then we go back. And so when we came, I had my ticket to go back. Anyway, found out that because Amir has never been to school in the United States of America, okay, he hasn't been to school in America, that when he graduates, he will be considered an international student. See, y'all don't, a lot of people, I be trying to save people, but people don't listen. A lot of people don't think about things. Orange. Hold on one second. A lot of people don't think about certain things, right? And I didn't even know. I had no idea that this was a thing now. Okay. I had no idea that this was a thing. And so I had to make a decision. Like, what am I going to do? Amir's about to graduate from college. And it was sucked because Amir had all intentions of graduating with his friends. He's been friends with these kids since kindergarten, blah, blah, blah. And I ain't going to hold you. I am so happy that Amir went to school and grew up in Panama because there's a difference between how he acts and how regular Americans act. Right now, I'm nervous for this one right here, but I figure after 10 years, we could go back for a little bit. Maybe. I don't know. But that's here nor there. That's a long time from now. So, um, yeah, so it was a tough decision to make, but guess what happened, right? So 2 weeks into me being here, not even 2 weeks, 2 days, okay, after I got here, I got called for a job, child. Mind you, I was working online. I had a remote job, plus I had the business in Panama, whatever. But because the economy in Panama is horrible, people don't have jobs right now, and my business did not depend on expats, contrary to popular beliefs. Okay, we worked with with the local people. So that what does that mean? If the economy in Panama is bad, it's going to affect us. Okay, so basically, people weren't working, sales went down. And that's not only in Panama, guys. This is all over the world. Okay. This is happening all over. My friends, I have a lot of friends still in Panama, whatever. Um, I have a lot of friends still in Panama, and they're all saying the same thing. No hay trabajo, la cosa está mal, no hay comida, no hay esto, no hay el otro, no hay esto. All my friends in Panama are saying the same thing. So anyway, so I reached down here, and they called me for a job 2 days. I was only here for 2 days. Like, I was resting in my bed, relaxing when they called me for. I was like, oh, you know what? Let me go do this job real quick or whatever, get this little coins, and then take it back with me to Panama, whatever. So I wouldn't be that stressed, okay? Because we actually um own our business and we worry about sales. Okay. I ain't talking about nobody else or what anybody got going on, but we worry about sales. So if the sales ain't sales, then it affects us, right? Because it's a family business. So I was like, all right, let me just do this job for the summer. Boom, boom, boom. Cat, get this money real quick, and then just handle what I need to handle, my house, fix whatever I need to fix in Panama, and then we're gonna go back. Child, then after that, I had a doctor's appointment, right? Hi, Daddy. Hi, Mama. I had a doctor's appointment, right? And my friend was like, oh, because I do all my medicals here. I have a doctor in Panama as well, but I like to get all my physicals and everything done here. Because Panama, even if you have insurance, you still have to pay for everything. Okay? And it ain't cheap. And eventually things start to add up. Why is it saying that message reach oh, okay, message retracted. So anyway, so my homegirl, she says to me, because she took me to the doctor. Yes, Gia. Can you turn it down a little bit, please? Because the people can't hear me. You want the people to hear, right? Yes, the people can't hear me. My friend said, oh, why don't you go down to DOE and like see what's going on with your kids? I said, okay, cool. That's a good idea. I go down to DOE, child. They told me everything has changed, honey. They told me the guy was like, honey, it don't matter if he was born in America. He is going to be considered an international student. I said, what? My plan always was supposed to be for Amir to go to college in over here. Like that was always the plan. Or if it wasn't here, then he would get scholarships to play in Spain, wherever, wherever. That was always the plan. Because the university in Panama, the really good universities in Panama, they cost money. And I ain't got it. Yes, baby. You don't want to get my breakfast? Right. So anyway, yes. Anyway. Okay. So anyway, wait, Mama. What? Okay. Okay. Let me tell the people. Let me tell the people. The people say you're so pretty. Yes, they said that. So anyway, that was always my plan. So now when I get down here and you want to take this off? It's hot. You want to take this off? So when I get down here, okay, wait. When I get down here and they tell me, no, you can't do that anymore. Like, it doesn't matter if the kid was born here or not. And I get it, right? I understand why it is that way or whatever. But in my mind, I'm saying like, Dad, well, I'm still paying taxes. I'm still doing this. Like, why? What? No, it doesn't matter. He would have been considered an international student. And who got international money? Who got into it? Ain't enough GoFundMe's out there that's gonna help me put my child through school. Okay, I ain't got it. Okay, I don't got it. So I had to make a decision. Okay, I had to make a decision. So anyway, so I ended up getting this job that I thought I was only gonna do for like. Can you guys hear me? Cause Gia's here making a lot of noise. Right? So I'm like, okay, cool. So I was like, so now I'm thinking like, damn. So now this is serious. Like, this is really happening. So then I was like, okay, go pick it up. So now I'm saying to myself, okay, well, I'm gonna send him back. I'm gonna pick that up, Gia, off the floor. I said, all right, I'm gonna send him back, and then after I send him back, let me get myself together out here, and then I'll come bring him back. But it would have been the same thing, because guess what? Now, as I start doing research, I'm like, wow. So New York City has regents, right? I remember taking regents when I was in high school, but I'm like, they still doing that? You're not being very nice. Anyway, so I'm like, I'm like, oh, they're still doing that or whatever? Yeah, stop. Go do it with Amir. Amir can't do sight words? We're doing sight words, okay? Because Gia will not be illiterate, okay? And now she wants to come and harass me now that I'm on live. Anyway, so that happened or whatever. I'm like, damn, so we just gonna have to do this. So anyway, so he ends up staying last minute. We had to run around to go get his transcript and everything in Panama to see what could be transferred here and what cannot be transferred here and all kind of crazy stuff or whatever. Then, okay, when I tell you God is real, God is real. Boom, another job opportunity came out of nowhere. And I'm utilizing my college degree because, contrary to popular belief, guys, I do have a college degree. Okay, I do have a college degree. Okay, so I ended up getting not one but two jobs in a matter, well, three, because I was working two jobs at first, and then after one of the jobs, because of funding, they didn't get the funding, so they let me go from that job and was like, well, we have another program coming out in January, but since you've been so great, if you want to come back in January, reach out to us in December. But I ain't going back. I ain't going back there. That was just something that I was doing for the moment, right? I don't got time. And then I ended up working the other job that I had got like 2 days, and I was like, "Oh no, we ain't staying here, child. I got a whole college degree. This is not happening. Okay, I'm not working here. Okay, it's not gonna happen." So I stayed there for a little bit, right? And I went right to the other job. I got the other job, utilizing my college degree. Yes, okay. It doesn't. Regents mean nothing. Exactly. So anyway, I was so stressed out. I'm like, okay. So I end up hear me talking about I was so stressed out. I'm reading what she wrote or he wrote about Regis being stressed out, and I repeated the same thing. And then after that, I ended up getting a car like 2 weeks into me being here. I ended up getting a brand new car, and I was like, oh, look at God. God said, ma'am, this is where you have to be. God said, this is where you have to be. And people have the audacity to be cursing and carrying me on. I always said to people, I said, let me tell you guys something, right? Mommy. The only way that you will be able to live decent in Panama, okay, is if you're not relying on the economy in Panama. What do I mean by that? If you have a check coming, a disability check, if you have a social security check, if you have a retirement check, and I'm not talking about local Panamanians, I'm talking about uh, outside people. And even still, if you want to live a certain type of way, and I'm gonna just be the reason why I was able to live in Panama that long is because we had well, we still do, but we had a family business. Okay. And I was able to sustain my kids and my lifestyle because of my business. Okay. When the economy slowed down, I was able to work online. Okay. It wasn't as much, but I was still able to supplement what I was losing with working online. Okay? And God knew that that season was coming to an end because when I got here, 2 months into me being here, the job that I would have been doing if I would have went back to Panama, I would have had that job to supplement the income that I had lost when the economy went down in Panama. And people have the audacity to be mad. Y'all want me to sit up here in front for social media? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I will not, and I will never be one of those people that front for social media. I will always keep it 100, and I will always be 100% transparent. Because had I had somebody, okay, that had already did the things that I did when I went to Panama, I would have been prepared. Okay, child. I looked at myself. Oh, that's a whole nother story. So anyway, so now they on TikTok talk about, oh, you this and you. Then some lady had the audacity to come on here. Let me tell you something. One thing that I do not do, you can either love me or you hate me. Okay? You can follow me because you just like how I am, my authentic self, or you don't have to follow me because you hate the way I am and you probably feel like, oh, she's so ghetto, which is what a lot of people say. Oh, she's so ghetto, or you just seem so angry. You know, the typical things that they say about black women. Oh, she's so angry. You're so before, and you were so. I don't care. I don't care. I do not live off of social media. Social media has not paid well, it has paid a bill, maybe a phone bill, but social media has not. It doesn't put food on my table. So opinions, the negative opinions about me, it doesn't bother me. However, I will chin check somebody just for the sake of it because you're not going. Go, Gia. Oh, go, girl. Yeah, the people like to dance. So you guys, Gia wants to know if the people like to dance. It's a Tupac in me. It's a Tupac in me. Hmm? You have to pick that up off the floor, okay? Because you're a good girl, right? Late? What you mean later? Good girls do it now, guys. Gia is so. She has a lot of sazon, and she's also a Velcro kid. Do you guys know what that means? You know what? You are so right. You are so right. I should not have to do that. I shouldn't have to do that. I really shouldn't. But you know what it is? Like, I don't know why I do that, but it's just like, I don't like ignorance. Like, look, somebody wrote on my comment. I had made once again on TikTok, right? Hold on, Gia. I was like, New York City landlords are really crazy, right? Because they want you to make like 3 or 4 times your income, right? Um, to rent an apartment. But then they also don't want people that have Section 8 vouchers or whatever. What is it? Section 8, whatever those vouchers is called, right? And someone had the audacity to try to come at me and tell me, oh, that why should they rent to me, as if I said I had Section 8, right? Why should they rent with me? Why should they rent to me when my kid is gonna mark up the wall? Some nonsense or whatever. I'm like, what? And I was like, you know what? Just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna go back with this fool. Okay? I'm gonna just go back with this fool. Just for shits and giggles. And this idiot gonna say, oh, well, that's why you don't have a home. And I'm like, how you know that? Who told you that? Like, who told you that? Yeah, why you ate here? Stop eating that. Go give it to me. Yo, Gia is so fresh. Oh, what movie is that? Sing again? Thank you. Yeah, and I was just like, sometimes people be trying to come for me, and I just have to be like, no, because I don't feel like it. I need you to shut up. I want you to look stupid, so I'm gonna respond to you. I need to stop. Okay, I always have to have last words, and that's not good because it's just not. I'm learning. I'm a work in progress. People think that's what I'm saying. People can think they can say whatever. That's why I was so shocked with this old man trying to come at me, and I'm like, bro, everyone says that you're a scammer, that you're a fraudster, and you get around people to try to steal people's ideas and do all kind of nonsense, okay? And the shit that they said that he did was some low down, conniving, dirty shit that I do not mess with. Allegedly. You want some juice? You want some water? Hola. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. Muy bien. ¿Cómo estás? Yo estoy bien. ¿Cómo estás? Belleza. She is still speaking Spanish. She's learning Spanish. I'm making sure that she's as fluent as a man. You hear her in the background? Yo amo a Panamá. Yo te voy a decir la verdad. Yo amo a Panamá, pero yo no te voy a decir que hay cosas en Panamá que yo no me gusta. Okay? Just like there's things in the United States I don't like. Why do you have to take it personal? Why do you have to take it personal like it's a personal attack? Oh, she said, okay. I took a lot of shit. Yo extraño mi gente en Panamá. Yeah, I'm a move. I just said I'm gonna move back when I have a pension because I'm not no fool. I've owned business in Panama. My family still owns business in Panama. And let me tell you something. Dealing with the government in Panama is no joke. Let me tell you how crazy this shit is, right? So if let's say you owe a credit card. I'm not saying this happens to me, but I'm just saying, right? You okay? And you open up a bank account. Okay, let's say you have a bank account with a certain bank. Let's call this bank Banco Banco Azul. Okay? Let's just say let's just say you have an account with Banco Azul. This is the name of the bank, right? And you take out your home loan with Banco Azul. Okay? So just so you know, if you're not a resident, if you're not a citizen right now, it's really hard to get a loan for a house. Okay. So anyway, you take out a loan with Banco Azul. So you're paying your mortgage, you pay your mortgage, whatever, right? Exacto. Anyway, so now I take out a credit card, okay? And you have a credit card with Banco Azul, right? Do you know that if you fall behind on Banco Azul's credit card, Banco Azul will then put your credit card bill that you owe them, okay, on your house, your mortgage. They would include it in your mortgage. Where they do that at? Where they do that at? What do I miss the most? I miss my house. Okay, I miss the fruits. I miss the weather. I miss my friends. Okay, my friends in Panama are the most genuine. I met some of the most genuine people. Okay, I also met some effed up people too, but I miss my friends. I miss going to the beach in Colón. I miss my family. I miss my cousins. I miss my parents. I miss my son being able to go outside and hang out with his friends. Okay. I miss going to the pool in the middle of December or January or going to the beach. There's a lot of things that I miss about Panama. But there's also things that I don't miss about Panama. Like there's things that I love about New York, and there's things I don't miss about New York. Like I don't like the cold weather. I don't like the way things are done. O sea, la gente piensa porque yo estoy diciendo que ya yo no estoy en Panamá, que yo odio a Panamá. No, hay cosas en Panamá que no me gusta. Es normal. Entonces, yo no entiendo por qué la gente me quiere atacar, porque estoy diciendo que hay cosas en Panamá que no me gusta. Si yo estoy en Nueva York ahora mismo y yo te puedes hablar mal de Trump, yo puedo hablar mal de Nueva York. Nueva York es sucio, ¿ok? Es normal, pero la gente siempre quiere pensar que alguien le está atacando. Lo que yo no entiendo es cómo un país debe mejorar si la gente no te critica. Yeah, you're gonna have to go back to the video. Oh, sorry. Yes, you did a great job. Ahora lo que usted tiene que hacer, recoja ese del piso, por favor, niña. Okay. Not yes. Sí. Sí, mamá. Okay. Okay. Tenemos que bailar. Okay, vamos a bailar. Yeah, I gave the whole rundown. If I'm dancing like this, it's because Gia wants me to dance. So whatever Gia says to do, I'll do. So yeah, so that is what I say when I say there's things about Panama that I don't like. That is one of the things, okay, that people need to know about. So for example, like people, does she understand more than she speaks? So when she was there, she was going to school, so she understood. But then over a while, like after a while, she wasn't hearing it because in school they wanted to put her in English as a new language. Like they want to put her in ESL. Well, that's not ESL no more. It's called ENL. And I'm like, no, she doesn't need to go in ENL. She speaks perfectly fine English, right? And so now I think she remembers certain words, but she forgot most of it. So now we have to keep speaking to her in Spanish. But she understands a lot. She's not like Amir though. Amir is like full. Él es panameño, panameño. Y nadie puede decir nada. Amir, what are you eating? Gia, what Amir doing? Snacking, snacking. Girl, you okay over there? Okay. But you are amazing. So yes, there's thing I love it. I love there's things that I love and I miss. So I don't understand why people get mad. I just talk the truth. Y'all just be mad because I talk the truth. There's one lady, and you know what cracks me up or whatever? Like there was this other lady. I had to block her though because she was getting on my nerve. And she's in Panama. She's a Panamanian that doesn't live in Panama anymore, right? And she's upset talking all these things. I'm like, but miss, you don't even live in Panama. So what are you saying? Why you don't go back and live in Panama? Why? Tell me why you don't want to live in Panama. Why? Exactly. But like I said, if you want to live a decent life in Panama, you have to have a check from somewhere else. You gotta have it. You're gonna have to get a check from somebody else. You cannot. Okay? Because who's living off of $500 a month? Food is super expensive. I'm telling you, people is delusional. You know, I don't want to talk about nobody, but I seen somebody talk about they sold their house in America and did all this stuff to move to this country. And I'm like, why would you do that? I think that's dumb. Like I would never do that. Like I would never not have something to fall back on. I don't care what you say. And I always say, I even said this in one of my old videos, like, so there are a couple of reasons why people move back. So finances is one, which I told you guys, finances, medical reasons, okay? Because if you're a sickly person, eventually going to the hospital in Panama is gonna cost you. You're gonna go broke, okay? Unless you're a millionaire. Chill, chill. Let me get some. Let's share. Share and I'll buy you McDonald's. So find that food in Panama, it is expensive. It wasn't always like that. This is what I'm trying to say. Like things changed. Like I've been in Panama for so long that I've seen. Gia, don't. Why are you fighting him? Stop it. Can you give her stuff? Oh my God! Can you guys stop? Did you not buy it for both of us? You too big to be fighting with a 3-year-old. Did you not buy it for both? Get out of my face! Did you not buy it for both? Why is Amir literally trying? Give me some. I'm on live, and you guys are carrying on like some banshee. Stop! Here. Yo, Amir is 15 years old, about to be 16, and he's fighting with a 3-year-old. Leave her alone, please. Yo, stop hitting me in my head. Y'all are embarrassing. Touch my head one more time. Amir. Touch my head one more time. Amir's so annoying. Touch my head one more time. See what happened. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. First of all, New York is expensive with groceries, guys. Yo, I went to. Can y'all stop acting like banshees? So it's still the same. Like it's still expensive. It's expensive. Sometimes in Panama, some of the stuff that you get in them is more expensive than in America, which is obvious because. All right, I gotta move because. How you this mix? Excuse me, guys. How you do this? Can you stop? How you do this mix? Mix again. No, like come on, bro. Do better. Okay, guys. I'm literally trying to like discuss. Okay, so what does it say? Rent, food, nails here. I find everything way more expensive. In Panama or New York. Well, okay, so the way. Oh, well, it's affordable because your income is not from Panama, right? So obviously, if you are coming with the check that you're getting, the money that you're making from New York, well, not why do I keep saying New York? If you're making a new, okay, let me give you an example. If you're making 40,000, not even 40, $20,000, right? If you're making $20,000 in the US, 25, 30, 40, and you move to Panama and you live in certain areas like Bethania that's, cheaper, obviously it's gonna be like it's gonna be cheaper than living in the States. That's like if you my kids are so loud. Guys, I'm sorry. This is such a ghetto life. Right. It's gonna be more affordable. Like I can't survive over $2,000 a month and I don't even think I could survive $2,000 a month in Panama anymore. But okay, $3,000 or whatever. I can't survive over $3,000 a month in the States. But I damn sure be able to survive over $3,000 in Panama. I'll be more than good. Are Afro Panamanians considered black? So in Panama, they don't. It's not a black or white thing. Like they just Panamanian. Like they don't view race how we view race here. Um, I think it's expensive. Okay, I think Britas is very expensive. I think River Smith is extremely expensive. Imagine spending $7 on mayonnaise or $13 on mayonnaise. Like that to me is crazy. I mean, I guess if you budget and you buy like the cheaper foods and you buy things in the market, maybe. But Panama's expensive. Regular people, normal people, the average people that's making $500 a month, they can't afford that. Like I need you guys to understand that rent in Panama, I mean not rent, minimum wage in Panama for a small business. That means if a person works in a small business with I think less than 5 employees, I think it is, if I'm not mistaken, because I don't know anybody come for me, minimum wage is $489. $489. So if you're making $489 and your rent is $1,000, how are you affording that? So again, it's affordable because yo, my kids are Velcro kids, like for real. They follow me around everywhere. Hello, my name is Witch. That is not your name. Go away. Like this is the thing. Like I keep saying to everybody, if you have a job or you have an income from the States, you're fine. You won't see it as expensive. But if you're making $489 a month, you're not going to be able to afford a rent for $1,200 or $1,000 or $1,300. Like, you're not going to be able to afford that. And so most of the good paying jobs, you have to work in the canal zone or in the zone, and not even call centers, because I think call centers pay like $6 an hour. And so most people that work in call centers, if they're by themselves, they're not living in brisas. So again, guys, when you guys go there and you saying that it's not pricey, it's not going to be pricey if you do not have a Panamanian income. Do you get what I'm saying? Am I making sense? I mean, a Panamanian salary, sorry. Anyway, that old man, back to that old man. That I can't. I'm mad at that old man that had the audacity. And I don't like to age shame people, but because I'm old too, and one day I hope and pray that I get that old. But he is disrespectful and out of line. It's 4K. It depends. I don't know your situations. Do you have kids? Like, are you a single person? Are you married? Um, Depends. Thank you. Okay, so I need a twin. This is how can I pin this comment? I wanna pin this comment because this is what I keep on trying to say, and everybody keep on coming at me like I'm like. See, I'm using my cell phone. Guys, I don't have any of my equipment because I left everything in Panama since my stay was kind. Oh, why is this on the bed? Since my stay kind of was like abrupt. So um, and so anyway, so basically that's what I was trying to say. Like, it's expensive to local people. Like, if it's like a regular person, if you come in with your US salary, of course you're gonna be like, oh, I'm lit. Like, I'm making money, like I'm saving my money, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You don't have to depend on anybody. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? But minimum wage it's very low. 4.89 a month if it's a small business. If you work in like corporations like McDonald's, you maybe get like $600 a month. If you work in a call center, you probably get $1,000 a month. That's still $500 every 2 weeks, the 15th and the 30th. Like, make it make sense. It's not affordable for the regular people. So most people move to Panama. Exactly. I mean, if you guys are low maintenance people, you don't do much, I don't see why it wouldn't be enough. But for me, I have two kids. Both of my kids were in private school. I had to pay car insurance. I had to pay not car insurance. I had to pay health insurance for all me and the kids. My health insurance, it cost about one something. Like, at first it was like 120, and then it went up to like 180, I think it was, a month. But then you still have to pay copays, and then you had to pay certain surgeries, and I had Blue Cross Blue Shield. Exactly. It depends on your lifestyle. Are you gonna be eating out a lot? Are you gonna be cooking at home? Guys, I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. I'm cutting this hair off. I hate it so much. Like, I don't feel like a it girl with this hair like this. I'm going back short like how it was before because this is not it. So healthcare. So me personally, I'm just gonna tell you my experience. I had my daughter at Punta Pacifica Hospital, and I love my gynecologist. I love her so much. Like, I had the best pregnancy, prenatal. I had the best prenatal care in Panama. I'm not gonna hold you, but I also went to Punta Pacifica. Now, if I ask one of my friends, okay, that my local friends or my family or something, they'll say that they had a bad experience because they had to give birth in Santo Tomas. I don't know what Santo Tomas is like because I never been to Santo Tomas, but they all say it is the worst. Okay, so my experience and someone else's experience was different because what does it have to do with at the end of the day, what it boils down to is nickels and dimes. Plata, dinero. O sea, si no, tú no tienes dinero, tú no estás diciendo nada. Así es. Y lastimosamente lo que está pasando es que la gente está llegando ahí con su plata y después todo está, o sea, todo está subiendo. Excuse me. What? Your daughter. What is she doing? Very bad. Mom, you need this. I know. Are you rich? Gia, go away. Stop being fresh. No money, no service. It's just the way it is. I don't recommend doctors. I'm sorry. I don't recommend any doctors because, mm-mm. And this is why I do not recommend doctors. I recommended a doctor. No, they do not. They don't. I don't know. What do you accept Champ VA? I don't. I don't know about that type of insurance. I have no idea. I had Blue Cross Blue Shield, but my Blue Cross Blue Shield came from Panama. Oh my God. I'm so glad that you asked that question. It is crazy because I haven't been here in so long. And so getting adjusted. But honestly speaking, like, okay, so you guys know that I have a degree, and what I'm working right now, I'm utilizing my college degree. One of the things that I will say is that I cannot get used to the fact that people in New York are so rude. Okay. At least in Panama, the people are like, buenos dias, hola. You know, I talk to my neighbors. Here is not. You don't even know who your neighbors are. Nobody don't talk to nobody. And then, like, when I say good morning to people, everyone looks at me like I'm crazy. And I'm like, what? I had people tell me, oh, I know you're not from here. I'm like, why would you say that? They was like, oh, because you say good morning. Like, one of the girls that live in the building, I see them every morning. Her and her mom, every morning I see them. And we'll be like, good morning. And she's like, oh, you and your kids, you guys aren't from here because you guys say, Amir, what are you doing to Gia? So why is she screaming? Can you stop? My aunt went back to live in Panama and she's back in the States. It happens. It happens. Amir, can you stop? You hurt me. Stop. I didn't do anything. Yo, I can't. So I was in the living room. I mean, leave her alone. I'm not even doing it. I'm just sitting here. So, okay, the people don't want to hear the screaming. So yeah, my aunt who went back, and it happens. My uncle was living in Panama too. He had to leave for dialysis. My father comes back all the time for his medical treatments. The neighbor across the street, he had to leave too because his wife was very, very sick and she had to come back. I think they were from Texas. They were Panamanian though, but they moved to Panama to retire. But then after a couple of years, they had to leave. Hey, oh my God, I feel good to be back on here. Guys, let me tell you something. I can't go anywhere. So this is one of the things that I miss about Panama is my house, that I had space to go to different places. Get back. Thank you. No, my doggy. I can't put nothing in the room now? Yes. Touch your mommy things. Okay, so how about if I just touch my sneakers? What you gonna say? Oh, my sneakers? No. This is not yours. Yeah, can you stop hitting him, please? Yeah, can you stop? Guys, Gia is so big. You're not big. You're short. Oh no, I left because it was very short. Okay, I left. I wasn't supposed to leave. Like that was sorry, no, it wasn't what I said. It was what I said. Sorry. That wasn't the plan. Okay. Mommy, Amir scratching me. Amir, why did you scratch her? Don't scratch her. We're gonna slap him tomorrow. Okay, we're gonna slap him tomorrow.
Mama, I want to. I'm gonna hold Giselle. I'm.
See what I'm saying? I'm back in the States currently because I had to see what I'm saying. And everybody thinks that I'm bugging when I say these things. Like, oh my God. And I'm sorry that this happened to you. Girl, they all drive me crazy every day. Um, like I just hate that for you, but I just hate the fact that when I say things and I tell people the truth or what the reality is, people really come for me and make it seem like I'm being a hater. And I'm like, no, I'm not. This is really what happens. Like,
Yeah. That's it.
this is what happens. It happens.
No, I was pulling the
Like I
pulling the rope because I fell on the floor. Amir did that because I hurt, and Amir cried like that like me because it's I'm taller and Amir's short.
Amir short?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Tonight we're gonna give him a one hot slap. Do people don't like to say that?
Oye, ellos me tienen estresada, de verdad. No me dejan descansar y siempre está al lado mío.
I'm making black party. No. I'm making my thing is too taller. No, not now.
Girl, I talked to like a couple of my friends or whatever. I talked to a couple of my friends from back home or whatever. Yeah, my son, I'm surprised. So let me give y'all tea about him, okay? 'Cause he has a girlfriend. Oh, she is a chatty patty. Okay, chat. But Amir though, can you guys read what I'm saying? Do you guys have to whisper? Can you hear? I mean, Gia, where's my purse?
It's over there.
Thank you.
But I have to make my party now. I want to be late for the party with the kids.
Let me know if y'all understood what I was trying to say because.
Don't dance yet.
Okay, good. Okay, yes, exactly. And ever since sis came into the picture, first of all, she's super possessive. Okay, I don't know if she's possessive, but she's like always around. Now all of a sudden, he don't want to be around me like that. He do not want to be around me. He want to be on the phone with her all day, all night. And when I come around, he wants nothing to do with me. So I'm surprised that he's around right now. Hold on, I'm gonna say something right now. Why you can't do that for me? Because when I do it, it was your sister, but I'm asking you to do it for me for a reason. You was easy to catch. It's okay. It's me. Y'all send me to look for today. Guys, it's one piece of belele in this house. The, let me tell you something, okay? You hold on, y'all. Hold on. Where he at? Where he's at? Where he at? Hold on. Now he wanna lock the door. Hold on. Hold on. You is easy to catch. Remember tomorrow you gonna ask me for $20. All right? All right. All right. I understand. I understand. I understand.
Happy birthday.
Trust me, I can't even deal with them either because they making noise. So I don't blame you. I do not blame you. To visit, but not to live right now. Remember, I still have my house. Come on, I'm on live. And y'all making mad noise for no reason. And people is leaving the live because y'all want to be making mad noise. So yeah. So I will go back. That's fine. I'm gonna go back to visit for now, like go back and
I
forth.
said twins to America.
Okay.
I got a great job.
I can't even. The thing about it is, I hardly be on live. Like I haven't. You guys know I haven't been on live for so long, right? I literally don't come on live like that because I'm so busy, and they both ignore me. Now the day that I want to be on live, they want to come and run all my guests out of here. This is crazy.
Mommy, happy birthday.
So I am definitely doing another rum and brunch. I just need to get settled here. I have so I'm gonna give you guys tea. I told you guys that I have a college degree, right?
Mom, now.
Am I renting my apartment there? I'm not renting it right now, but God, I just don't want nobody in my house. I know it's so silly to say, and I know it's dumb, but I don't really like. I was the only person in that house. I'm the only person that lived there. I'm the only person, And then for me to rent it, and then when I go back, knowing that other people's spirits was in my house. And the crazy thing is, I had just redid my kitchen too. So everyone's like, "Yeah, you should rent it." I don't know. I'm thinking about it, but it's just a really hard pill to swallow.
Mom, why?
All right. Also, so what I was saying was, also I had to cancel my rum and brunch in January because there was so much going on with me trying to get settled with the kids and all of that. But so I'm gonna do a rum and brunch 2027, but I'm also gonna do a rum and brunch over the summer. So there'll be a rum and brunch in Panama in June. Oh my gosh. I never see I have never seen those people.
Hey, today is your birthday. Why do you decoration?
I don't know. It's just really hard for me to rent it. Like I cried about it. Like my parents were saying, like, just to take off the financial strain or whatever. But I cried about it because I was like, this is my home. Like I was the only person that lived there. And I fixed it for my kids. So
Stop!
Gia, you okay?
These decorations are falling.
Okay, calm down, okay?
I just like to calm down. I'm gonna have money on the sand.
But yeah. But anyway, so now that I'm slowly getting back into the groove of things, I think because I don't have my equipment, I don't have my camera, I don't have nothing.
Like Giselle. Mom, I have to do my work now.
Who your baby mama? Not me.
Look here. Mom, look who's here.
Yes, she is a true Panamanian. Gia, where you come from?
Panama.
Uh-huh. She know. I am not your baby mother. I don't even know who you are.
It's your birthday. You like me? You like the decoration now?
Yeah.
You feel happy? Mom, I'm gonna give you a birthday present.
Yeah, like I did so much. Like I fixed it.
Birthday girl.
I know, Gia's a mess. I did all this. Don't put on no makeup, Gia.
I know. I'm decorating your birthday.
I swear to God, I'm never on live. And the day I come on live, they start acting crazy.
Hey, why have you?
Oh, that's so nice. Did you enjoy yourself?
Yes, I'm painting now.
No. You cannot paint. Girl, give me my.
But I want to paint.
Can I have it, please? Thank you.
But I want to paint.
This is not this. This is not to paint the wall. This is eyeliner.
But I want to paint the wall. But I want to color my black.
Girl, you cannot paint the wall.
Okay.
This is what the man was talking about when he said that he didn't want to rent to Section 8 people with kids because then he would have to pay to fix the wall.
Hey, mommy.
Yes.
I'm decorating the birthday.
Okay.
Stop lying. Mom, stop lying. I don't like
That's
to
nice. I'm happy for you guys. I'm happy that you guys had a great time.
Mom, are you happy on me? You like me to draw on the wall?
He not. I don't even know who that person is. Okay. Cause guess what? My kids, Papa. It's blocked. So no. Who is this man talking about? I don't know who this man is. That is not, I am not his baby mother.
Grandpa.
That is not grandpa either.
Mommy, that it is Grandpa.
La gente está como loco.
Paper.
Guys, I'm gonna have to get off live because these kids. This sounds like a daycare center at this point. She said, Gia says, mm-hmm. She said, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Girl, I don't know that man. I don't know why he's saying that. I don't even know if it's a man or a woman, but whoever it is, I don't know who that person is. Child, it sounds like a daycare center, and I don't even like being in daycare centers. I know y'all are annoyed. See, this is why I miss my little space in Panama, okay? So I could go in my little room and do my live. Nice. The crazy thing about this is that I kid you guys not, okay? These kids pay me zero mind, okay? The minute I go online, they start acting crazy. Oh my goodness, I've been on here for 76 minutes. I gotta go, y'all. I gave y'all enough for today. I'm gonna see you guys. Ooh, what tomorrow? Friday. Do you think we can do Friday? What? Who you mean? What? Yo, y'all got a bochincha in this live, child. A real belele. Yeah, so I'm gonna come back on Friday. I should have my pixie cut by then, okay? Because this here is tragic, okay? I don't know. We'll see what drama occurs because you know these people, these expats be coming for me. Okay, by the time you see me, I will have a nice little pixie cut because this is not it, right? This hair is not giving what it's supposed to give right now. Not at all. All right, so see you guys Friday, everybody. Be safe. Have a wonderful, what is tomorrow? Gia said, have a wonderful birthday. Have a wonderful Thursday, right? And I will see you guys on Friday. No, we'll talk about that on Friday, but this here is disgusting, okay? It's not it, okay? I look like it's not doing what it's supposed to do. I'm over it. But okay, so I see you guys Friday. Peace out, guys. I love to be, I'm so happy that I'm back. Okay, bye. All right, bye.